Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Vintage Story. As you can tell by the rain, I'm back in Spawn. I decided today I was going to kind of try and do a little bit more work on the old headquarters building. I also needed to pick up some things that I had left in the job shack here for my other projects. So I came back here. Hopefully to get some work done on this project. What I wanted to work on today was getting some of the chisel work on this project finished. I did a little experimentation before I started because I'm still not entirely sure what I want to do with all of it. I made this look kind of round-ish. I could probably put finer detail in, I'm not sure. And then I just had a cross member on the top that has the two logs going through them. And I just doing a straight up beam. I don't know if I can get to the top of it. If I jump here, I can see it. Not fall off the ladders, please. That would be awesome. I'm put the top of the beam right to the top of the building project because this is going to have stuff sitting on it. So I'm not too worried about the look of that beam. Of course, because it's raining and it's dark, you can't see a blasted fool thing. The acacia wood shows really nice, the red-ish color of it, reddish orange color of it, I guess, shows really nice. And the kapok has a good a good color. I'm still not sure if I want to go with round or square beams. I went with round for the test aspect, and they seem to be okay. So we have basically everything we need here in Spawn. I could just literally go over and do everything, but I figured, you know what? I'm going to be running back and forth 1,000 times because I'm always going to forget one piece or do something and forget something or whatever. So let's go and build everything we need to do this correctly. Now I've already made myself one iron chisel because I was planning on doing something else today. I was working on my roadways a little bit, and I've already put 500 units of damage into it. So I figured, you know what? Let's do the whole thing right from beginning to end. Where did the iron go? Oh. There we go. I think that's got coal. Well, it looks like it's got one coal in it, so we'll see if that goes. I don't know how much coal it needs to get the iron hot. While that's doing its thing, we'll come over here. I'm going to borrow that saw. That's not saws, that's a chisel. Third time's a winner. There we go. And I grabbed a log. I'm going to make up those. Put the saw back. And this 2, 2, and 2. This gives me the extended work workbench. This is a mod. This is entirely the extended workbench mod thing. That's this piece here. Not sure why I got 3 pieces of wood left over, but I do. Alright, there we go. That ingot is hot, so we're just going to order a iron chisel. And we'll start with upset down. Right click to rotate. And split. There we go. Iron chisel made. Hang that up. Let's go throw this into the... There we go. Okay, so we've got ourselves an iron chisel and the extended workbench. Now because it's raining, I can't use torches because it constantly extinguishes them. But what we'll do is we'll start by putting the workbench down. And maybe we can do something with the dirt. Since the dirt's not doing the bad thing right now, put the dirt up. There we go. Now, when using this extended workbench mod, what you do is you start by making your base material. The first item that you want, for example, is, like I want, is these kapok pillars. Once I've chiseled one, and I know that's what I want, then what you do is you go over here and you put your workpiece in and the chisel beside it. And it would help if I opened up the extended workbench. Huh? Ever mention I get distracted? Me? No. See, if you put your first piece in, and then you put your block in, and then it says what you need to make that block. Now, the same works for multi-blocks. If, however, you have gone and made chiseled blocks, you can't put them in. They're useless. So you got to be careful that you don't click your blocks all into chisel form before getting started. So now what I have to do grab my axe and go back and cut all of these filler blocks out. And there we go, we've cut down all the logs. So now if I click on this, I take the kapok log that I want, Now, obviously I've got a couple of stacks of them here that I'm going to have to do. That's why I made the new chisel, because this uses chisel durability. And then you right click and hold onto the machine and it functions. And then you go back and place your chiseled blocks where you need them to be. This is a great way to reproduce large quantities of chiseled block. Now, of course, it's pitch black night again, so I can't see what I'm really working on, and I'm probably going to get attacked by drifters again. I've still got another stack and a bit to go through. We're back. I have working here just about finished off the acacia log beams. I find that the chisel durability on that mod, how it calculates the durability for these chisel pieces, I'm not entirely sure, because the logs that I'm doing, if you go to chisel here, they're literally, it's remove a couple of 8x8s and then just a couple of 4x4s, and that's all it should be. And these are all showing, like they took a lot of chisel points to wear down. I burned up the entire chisel and more than half of the second chisel putting these together. I just wanted to show putting them in because it keeps the orientation of the block that you chiseled. If you want to put them down, you have to be able to rotate them as well. Now these are very simple and basic blocks. They're nothing fancy or whatever. So they should just rotate nicely without any problems. Good thing is there's no block specific gravity on these things, otherwise it would be a lot of a pain in the butt. Come on, I've got 20 more than I should. Oh, what the heck? Why did this... Oh, that's no damn good. Oh, it keeps the original block orientation. Crap. I made up an entire stack more than I needed to, and I'm noticing on the side beams here, it kept the block orientation facing this direction, and when I rotated them, it put the seams on it. So I have to break all of these out and chisel a new set of, literally chisel a new set of logs for this whole strip. Oh, that's nonsense. course, the problem with chisel blocks is they don't stack. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Oh, that's crap. That's a lot of extra. Yeah, I'm not going to manually or chisel these with the mod. I'm just going to replace the logs and do them by hand. That would be faster. These corner posts, however, I might try chiseling some of them. I'm not sure yet. I might do one for the corners and then do a different for the mid points here, because these are just the logs going straight through. The corner, the log's supposed to look like it's got two beams that are connecting, but these should just be a beam going through. And I'll have to set these up so the orientation is correct. Otherwise, they will just look like crap. That is going to be it for this this chiseling thing. I'm already getting to the point where I'm frustrated. I have to go make a new replacement chisel yet again, and I'm low on food. I have to go and get myself some more food stuff. So we'll pause here for a bit, and I will be back shortly with some more fun with something else, I'm sure. So don't go away, kids. I'll be hopefully right back. All right, kids, we're back. As you can see, I am up at the first Traveler's Inn, or rest, I guess. I've been working on this roadway since I finished building that, and I wanted to take you for a walk down the roadway. Because I have connected the road almost completely. I think there's just a little bit of road pathway I have to do. I need a little bit more stone and some dirt and stuff for, but I've basically connected this road all the way to the second trader. Yes, it doglegs a little bit around here. This is too high of a hill. I didn't want to dig over it. And I'm not huge on the whole dig through kind of plan either. I know some people will just dig a 1 block wide path straight through the entire bloody planet just to get 10 minutes off their time, and since everything's in a tunnel and it's dark, they don't even have lights. I'm not too fond on those kind of roadways. I'm more of a make it so it's a somewhat enjoyable journey, you know. I mean, yeah, you're going to miss a few things, like you're not going to see giant caves off to the side or you know, every little detail, but you know, you'll catch a fairly good supply of some of the things. I mean, there's flowers and clay deposits and rabbits nesting on the middle of the path. And it's raining in this location. Well, the rain's good. It'll start to green up some of the places where I've had to level the dirt. Like here, I backfill the dirt to cross this little void. That sort of thing. Try to avoid tunneling, but I did try to also not do too many up and down stairs, so that it's kind of unavoidable. It's just, you don't have to jump, which is the big thing for me. It's like, I don't want to have to jump upstairs. This here is a nasty hillside. I had to build it up a little bit on the sides here and shave it back a little bit just to make that corner. And then we're getting into the rainforesty parts. You got the monster ferns. What do you call these things? Croton flowers. There's also a forest around here that's all pine trees, and half the trees have resin in it. So if somebody's needing resin, I mean, very easy to get what they need. Here's where I was just finishing up, and then we were delayed by a storm, a little temporal storm anomaly. This is where, as far as I've made it here, as you can see, the path is ended. I need to make up some more pathways. I'm just out of material for the time being. But here we are right at, come on, jump. Oh, I had to put this ladder down because I couldn't get to that ladder. It's like, I guess if you crouch and sneak, you might be able to get to it. Shift. The treasure hunter trader. He's got cinnabar, he's got rough lapis, he's got some paintings, squire clothes. These breads, when you sell breads to this guy, the bread has to be brand new. Or blasting bombs. Ooh, 1 gear for 5 bombs. It cost me 2 gears. 2 gears to buy the powder for enough to make 8 bombs. Like, I'm not sure there, dude. That's, well, I suppose no, because 1 powder makes 8 bombs, right? 4 powder makes 8 bombs. If I had the material, I could probably whip these up. This is the biggest problem is, of course, is the flax and the linen. That stuff is a little bit more difficult to get a hold of. I mean, you're constantly making flax and linen because you have to repair your clothes, especially if you're in the colder areas. Your clothes are constantly taking damage. So what I plan on doing here is, as you saw, the road ends basically just up right here. So what I'm thinking of doing is literally right in this little clearing, just build another traveler's lodge or traveler's rest kind of house. Kind of debating on that clearing or this clearing underneath these trees. I'm really tempted to go with the clearing under the trees. And that way I can just have the path kind of branch into it, because the path has to start going that direction, because from here that direction starts taking me straight back towards Spawn Town. The path is also going to have to start going this way. And I haven't really started scouting it out too much, but it's somewhere over in this area here. Hi, chicken. I wanted to go around this very large hill. So I either have to come up or I have to go down. Not sure. There might be a pathway around it. if I go on this side, it might be easier to go around. Yeah, because here's the hill there. And I'll still have some hill climbing to do. But it shouldn't be quite that bad. I mean, I'll probably just have to go straight over this hill. I don't think there's really an easy way through here. But it's going to travel off in this direction, and we'll take it through the acacia tree forest and then over to this trader here, which is building supplies. That's the two directions that the path is going to go in this location here. So that's sort of what's coming next. But I figured, yeah, I'll bring you back in, show you the pathway that I have been working on. And then we will, I'll probably do is I'll just slap up another one of those little buildings, those little rest spots. And we'll see what other kind of fun and games we can get into. I do have some more caving I want to get into. And like I said, I am out of, very much out of materials. I just love the fact is like you can use these storage chests. I've come to these things before, and yeah, there's like there's a barrel there. You can probably use the barrel. And I think there was some of them have a couple of different things in them. If you use the barrels, you can use them for like your water, what do you call it, the tannin and such, I would imagine. I've never tried it, but I would imagine that's something you can do. Anyhow, I think I'm going to end it here. So that's going to do it for today, kids. I hope you're enjoying Vintage Story on the Rabbit Tech server. Thanks all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Good night for now.